Hello friends, this is Anil Kukreja from Dealmoney Research. Welcome to another episode of Commodity Weekly Watch. In this episode, we are going to look at the bullions, that is the gold and silver, crude oil from the energy segment, nickel from the base metals pack, and JPY from the currency segment. So starting with bullions. Looking at the news first, during the last weekend, US presidential elections were concluded, with the result coming in the favor of Joe Biden, which is now elected as the next US president. That means a higher stimulus chances for the US government. That is in turn positive for the US market and which would be negative for the bullions. Adding to this, Pfizer, the US pharma company, also came out with a vaccine for the COVID 19 with a 90% success rate. That is again positive for the world economy and negative for the bullions. Therefore, the initial negative move in the bullion segment during the initial days of this week. Moving on to the gold daily chart. Prices of gold has been moving within the range of 49,300 to 52,250, with the prices testing the low of 49,250 during the Monday's session. However, prices have remained sideways from there on. Prices have the RSI, which is a momentum indicator, at 46, which implies the sideways bias for gold. With the support at 49,300, we expect the prices to test this support during the week. The next support for the gold would be at the level of 47,600, which is the 200-day SMA. If the previous support of 49,300 is breached, we can see the prices testing this support. Overall, we maintain a sideways bias for gold for this week. Moving on to silver. Silver chart has been trading within an upward sloping channel within the range of the level of 60,500 to 66,500. Prices tested the lower support of the channel on Monday's session, with the momentum indicator RSI being at 49, which implies a sideways bias again. Prices now have the support of 60,500 to 60,000, with the next support being at the level of 57,500, which was the previous low for silver. Once again, we maintain the sideways bias in silver till the support is breached. Overall, we expect the bullions to continue with a sideways bias for this week. Moving on to the energy segment. Looking at the crude oil daily chart, prices are moving within the range of 2600 levels. Prices have recently bounced off the support. With the news of the vaccine for coronavirus coming, we expect the supply and demand to balance out in crude and expect the prices of crude to trade with a higher levels. Therefore, the initial support of the crude would be around the level of 3000 to 2920 levels, with the resistance being at 3240 for the week. We expect crude to trade with a buy on dip strategy from the level of 3100 with a stop loss of 3040 and the target of 3250. With the inventory data on Thursday at 9:30, we expect this positive bias to continue for the week. Moving on to the base metals. Nickel on the daily chart has been moving within an upward sloping range. Prices are currently near the resistance with a negative divergence on RSI. That means a sideways to negative bias for nickel for the current week, with the resistance being at the level of 1200 and 1210 and the support being at 1150 and 1144, which is the 30 days exponential moving average. We expect nickel to trade with a sell on rise strategy. You can sell nickel from the level of 1090 with a stop loss of 1210 and for the target of 1065 for the week. Moving on to the currency segment, JPY on the daily chart has been moving within the range of 69 to 72. Prices have recently retraced off the resistance with a gap down candle during the yesterday's session. With the RSI at the level of 49, we expect the sideways to negative bias to continue in JPY-INR for the week, with the support of JPY being at the level of 70 and 69.75, while the resistance would be at 71.25. We expect JPY to trade with a sell-on rise strategy for the week. So that's all from my side. Wishing you a happy and a prosperous happy Diwali for the weekend. Thank you.